Hello and welcome to Council Action. I'm Russell Inman, and joining us tonight is a new council member. This is Tim Jones from Ward 2. Tim, welcome to the City Council.
You bet. I'm happy to be here tonight with you guys. I've looked forward. I've watched other council members sit in here and create the action with you.
Well, hey, you know what? I promised some of the council members that I would be just as hard on you as I am on them. You know, Jackie's always the nervous one. Sure. And she asked that I make sure I give you a little bit of trouble tonight.
Well, I think it's kind of off me, the pressure Jeff Caputa told me the first time he was on is the night he got sworn in. So I'm sure I can manage my way through.
Well, now, let's see, how many weeks have you been with the City Council now?
Maybe almost 2 months, maybe.
Okay.
Month and a half,
so
somewhere around
a little
there.
bit of time to warm up.
You betcha.
You're doing good. Well, the meeting was pretty good tonight, but before we get into that, I'd like a chance just to really introduce you to the City of Florissant. I'm sure the residents of Ward 2 know who you are. I mean, they voted you in.
Sure.
But there's a lot more residents out there in the City of Florissant. They need to get to know you. So tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Tim Jones. I live at 865 Daniel Boone. I was born and raised in Wedgwood, a neighborhood at Halls Ferry in Lindbergh.
Okay. So what high school did you graduate from?
I went to Cross Keys, McClure North, Ferguson-Florissant School District.
All right, good.
Which I still attend them board meetings on a regular basis, and the Hazelwood School Board meetings. I like to stay up to date. I think all the council members should attend these school board meetings. It's very important. A lot of people in my ward, Ward 2, has children in these schools. So I like to stay a part of what's happening in the schools, both of them, Hazelwood and Ferguson-Florissant.
Well, hey, good to know that you're Florissant bred, if you will.
You betcha.
What else? How many kids?
Oh, I have 4 kids.
4 kids.
Yes, 3 boys, and the last one was a girl. So got a tomboy on my hands on the end there.
Hey, you know what? I'm opposite from you. I had 4 girls, and then I had my boy.
I see.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the meeting, Tim. There was the election of council officers that happened tonight, and we changed council presidents. Now Joe Egan took over the council president role, and Jackie Pagano took over the council vice president.
Yes.
Special presentations tonight. There was a legislative report from Tim Green. These were bills affecting the municipalities. How was what he was giving tonight? How is the city drawn into that?
Well, I think Tim has been a legislator for many, many years. He's retired now. He definitely stays up to date with what's happening in Florissant. Tim is a Florissant resident. But it's good to know that we have somebody up there looking out for our city. Tim brings back good feedback, what's happening up there, explains the bills. He handed us tonight our green packets, which kind of cool with the last name Tim Green.
Right.
But no, Tim's a very smart person. I'm glad the city has him on board with us. I hope he stays on board with us because he does give us an update of what's going on and makes sure that we don't get in troubled waters before it happens. That's good. So Tim does a very good job for us and always gives us a packet to go home with and to read through to really give us an update more than what he has explained at the meeting. So I think that's a very positive thing for the city of Florissant and the council members and the mayor.
Good, good. Tim, hearing from citizens, that's a spot where the residents of Florissant can come up, they can talk to the council. It's not a question and answer time, but it is a time for you to just tell the council your opinion or what you'd like to see done in the city of Florissant. Nobody came up tonight, though.
Sure. No, I think it's always good to get feedback from the people. That's one thing that I've been brought up since I was a young man is never to forget where you came from. And I came from that group that I'm now representing. And that's something that you got to always remind yourself that, hey, you can't forget who put you in here.
That's right. Well, Tim, public hearings, this is usually a time when the council and the businesses that are coming up have a little bit of a discussion about how they're going to put their business in or what the ramifications of what their business is doing and impacting on the city of Florissant. Tonight with Sinorama, they were coming in for a special use permit to do business in the city. They were already doing business, and what a kind of a great show he put on for himself tonight. Well establishing how his business is run and its low impact on the city of Florissant.
Yes, I wish we'd have more businesses like that. He gave a very good presentation, and it was good to see some of our residents that were here tonight come up and say he did give a positive response.
Well done.
They said he's got a very clean shop. He explained everything about the material safety data sheets that our city requires companies to have, that he'd be very low on them, so that means there's not a lot of chemicals and different materials passing in and out his building that are negative on our city.
Just
So
Windex.
you betcha. Windex, that was a strong one, you know, but I think everybody got a kick out of that. But no, I wish we had more people like that and more businesses like that.
Okay. Tim, after public hearings, we moved into second readings. All of these tonight went through a second and third reading and passed. The first one was an ordinance for the special use permit for a car leasing business in a B3 zoning district. Is this the Hertz rental car?
Yes,
Okay. And they're going to start leasing out of this facility?
that is correct.
Okay. There's another ordinance authorizing a special use permit for a 100-foot monopole telecommunications tower. Now, this is on Newhalls Ferry near Patterson, is it the Eagle Lodge?
Correct.
This was talked about at the meeting 2 weeks ago, I guess.
Yes, that is, the Eagle's been there for many, many years. The road now cutting from Halls Ferry to Patterson has been closed down for some time. That is St. Louis County's deal there. But no, I think this will benefit the Eagles there. We've openly discussed how many people would be coming in and out as far as maintenance, add-ons, or anything like that. No, I think that is a very good thing and good for the Eagles too.
Well, what passed tonight was a substitute to the original bill. Was this so that way it would have the collapsible pole?
No, it was not.
Okay.
We sat and talked many times about it. I think everybody got it clear what they wanted, and so that's why we went ahead and took the readings tonight.
Okay. Then there was an ordinance deleting section 405. This was parking regulations, and section 405-230 for off-street loading regulations in their entirety and replacing them with new sections. Do you know what these new sections are? Any details about what was removed and what's been added?
It is what they're doing. They did their homework on this also, our management side here in the city of Florissant, about benefiting us from them parking spots. Not just ourselves as the city of Florissant, but also the businesses. In some of those spots, we have too many parking spots that we can create another business in them spots. We want to make sure we have all our handicapped in line and all that. We did our homework on it, but if we have these spots, why not open it up to another business to bring some more money and more shopping for more people?
So this is the ordinance, I kind of refer back to a meeting 2 weeks ago where I believe it came up in a public hearing for construction of a new Dollar Tree.
That is correct.
And that front area parking lot easement area of Lowe's.
You're correct.
This is what's going to allow that to take place.
Yeah, it's just like you look at our Cross Key Shopping Center. We wouldn't want all that big space there just to sit there dead and when cars don't even use it, when we can plug some other businesses in there.
Good. That'll make it look better.
You bet it will.
Then there was an ordinance repealing 7885 and designating Cap 5 advisors as a preferred developer with respect to the Newhalls Ferry Parker Road redevelopment area. Now, this says it's repealing ordinance. What's it repealing?
We've talked about a lot of stuff. They plan on making that into a 2-story medical building. That'll be good. That site's been kind of an eyesore for quite a bit of time now, and we're going to try some different things. We're going to try to take some of the vision away, kind of opposite what I said on the last one. They're going to take the chicken place that's in there now and move them over a little bit. We're going to add on a 2nd-story medical building they've talked about. I think that would good. The medical buildings here, it's nice when you can go up the street to see a doctor. It's very handy for the people to do.
What's the timeline on seeing some of that turn into a public hearing?
I don't know quite yet on that.
Okay.
They gave us little bits and pieces at a time. Tonight, the overseers were here tonight, explained to us some of the things they're going to do, and we did give them the okay. I hope that turns into a positive thing. Parker Spur has been, like I said, an eyesore for some time.
Good things to come.
You betcha. I hope so.
Ordinance appropriating $900 from a general revenue fund for office supplies and purchase of office supplies for the golf course. That sounds like an accounting, a budget cleanup.
Yes, it's some of the stuff that we need to get done. Hopefully we're going to get our golf course off in a new direction, and everybody will be in a positive way about it. So we're definitely taking care of business on the golf cart.
Tim, there were no board appointments tonight, and there was one request. And this request was actually denied. It was to add a tasting permit to an existing liquor license for Huck's Food and Fuel. You want to explain to the city a little bit why the council decided to deny this request?
Well, I think everybody here is in the city of Florissant and elsewhere. We have seen the liquor tasting like in grocery stores and stuff like that. But we just thought it would be a very, very bad idea having liquor tasting in a gas station setup. We just think that was very distasteful. It could cause litigation on the company's part and the city's for letting this happen. We thought it would not be a good direction to go in, and we're going to keep Florissant a little bit on par.
Okay.
We'll keep it that stuff at the grocery store, not at the gas station.
Okay, okay. Bills for first reading. The first one was an ordinance authorizing a special use permit. This was to allow that sign shop, and that went through with one reading tonight. And we had a ordinance to establish a B5 planned commercial district for the new retail sales building and a B5 zoning district at Newhall's Ferry Road. Is this the Parker Spur development we're talking about?
Yes, that is
okay.
correct.
And that had one reading tonight. And finally, on first readings, an ordinance to amend Title II, Chapter 245, Parks and Recreation, fees for use to adjust non-resident fees for pool facilities. Does this mean fees are going up, or is this just giving the city of Florissant some extra flexibility?
That is correct. A lot of pools are getting older now. There's new ones out there in other municipalities, and we don't want all them running off, and we don't want to make them overpay for something that they shouldn't have to do. So we're trying to make it compatible for everybody, not just a few.
Okay. Well, that really summed up the meeting. So it was a good meeting.
You bet.
Took a decent amount of time, but there was a lot of great council announcements that came out. I'd like to spend a little bit of time covering that. Jackie Pagano had mentioned the Beautiful Home Awards are coming up, and I think there's a deadline to nominate a home.
Yes, I think we even pushed it up a week on that because we wasn't getting enough fanfare.
Okay.
Hopefully some more people will jump in. It's going to give the council some time to go back to their wards and let people know, hey, this is happening, you need to jump in there. There's a lot of beautiful homes in the city of Florissant in each ward, and these people need to jump on and take advantage of it. I don't think a lot of them know that we do give out the award. So we're going to enlighten people a little bit more, and hopefully we'll get some more participation.
A chance for them to get recognized here at the city council.
Oh, you betcha.
Coming up. There's also a award barbecue for wards 5, 7, 8, and 9 coming up on June 10th. And Caputa had mentioned the Vietnam Memorial Appreciation at the VFW.
Yes, I participated in that also. It was good to see everybody show up. They did talk about doing a few changes on the flags. They're always at half staff. We're going to add that into next year's process that when we're done with the ceremonies that we do raise the flags. That was always done after everyone left, and we thought that would be a good thing to do next year as part of the program that we have there for everyone to participate in that too. So we all sat and chatted about this after we was done up there that day. So we all was in very much agreement with it, and the mayor said he'd take care of it for us.
Good. Well, Tim, this next one I wanted to touch base on, you had brought it up as in part of the council announcements, the carport cleanup in Ward 2. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish.
Well, I've had a lot of talk. I was on the streets very heavy during my election, and some of the gripes that they was griping about was the carports. And I understand everybody's got a little bit in their carports, but there's some things that need to go in the basement, there's some things that need to go in the shed, and there's some things that need to go around the back of the house. I've jumped on some of these. It's hard to go up to a lot of these people, and you betcha it is. But I've always had positive feedback so far on this. It's hard. I don't want the city to jump in and take care of this when I can come out and do it myself and be hands-on with the Ward 2 residents. I've told them all when I ran for election that I'll be very, very visually seen on the streets of Ward 2, which I have been. And I'd rather deal with these people myself hands-on than more or less like calling the city on them to have them take care of it. I work better hands-on with people, and I think that's what they want over in Ward 2. So I'm going to start off small, and hopefully everybody will be positive about this, and everybody can help me pick up the carports, and we can all be on the same page about it. I don't want one guy to have a demolished carport and the guy next door to have a clean one. We should all give a little bit, and it picks the neighborhood up. It makes you feel good, and it lets them people know I'm doing my job as a councilman. I want to pick up this neighborhood and let people know I plan on staying here and sharing some of this pain with them. So you know, I'm very open with my seniors out there too. I plan on growing old here and staying in Ward 2 myself, so I'm very active with the seniors out there in my ward. I've been going by most of their houses now and giving them a senior packet to let them know some of the things that we have here, the amenities for the seniors in Florissant. We were a big shout out in the United States about being one of the biggest places to retire at, so I want to do my part in that and let these people know that someone that is sitting home by themselves, that we do have transportation for them, and we do have a lot of activities in this neighborhood for them. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, Tim, what else would you like to mention? What else is going on in Ward 2? And
well, one thing I'd like to say is I hope if somebody needs me to call me. My cell number is 220-8227. I've been on the streets very frequently. I let it know when I go to one house on that street that I do go and stop by those neighbors and ask them, hey, what's going on over at this house, or how long has that house been empty? I've been trying to keep up with the grass, the high-growing grass on some of these empty houses, making sure all the doors are locked, everything's secure, the kids ain't getting in these houses. I'm trying to promote the right thing to do. And sure, I go out of the way to some of these teenage kids too and chat with them. Say, how's things going, guys? How's school? Trying to stay on a positive note with the young kids too, not just the seniors, or just not, you know, I want to reach out to everybody that I can and let them know, hey, I care about you guys and I'm here to help you. You know, most of the doors I beat on, I let them know I'm friend, not foe, you know, and I think it's coming across good. I got a lot of phone calls coming in. I got a lot of emails coming in. So I think we're off to a good start, and I'm a very progressive young man, so I will stay on top of things. Even when there ain't problems, I make sure the problems don't come up or don't start. I'm going to catch it in the bud before it starts.
That sounds good, Tim. It sounds great. Mayor made an announcement that there's going to be celebrating the 75th anniversary
Yes.
of the Florissant name change and kind of an old-fashioned town hall meeting. Another good time for the residents of Florissant to kind of contribute to where Florissant is going to be headed in the next 75 years.
Sure. I've delved into a little bit of it. He's being very secretive about it. I know he's put a lot of time into it. It talks about the city, where it came from, where it's going, some of the people that helped administer it, you know, the council members, the separate mayors, the police chiefs. It's all a positive thing, but it touches a little bit on everybody from the past and on the city from the past. I think it shows the progressive Florissant moving forward, and I think that'll be very neat. I think there's going to be a very good response on this when it comes out. The mayor also mentioned about having a town hall meeting. There's going to be 2 of them, which I thought was great too. One in the evening, one in the day. There's a lot of people that work, can't make it to these meetings. I think the mayor's trying to reach out to these people and say, let me know what you need, and I will try to get this done for you. I think that's good that he reached out to let them know and say, hey, there's a day shift one, there's a night shift one. So I think it's a good thing. And some of these people that do got some complaints, come to them things. That's what this city is made these things for, is to voice your opinion. Let us know what you need, and we will try to accommodate you.
Hey, Tim, thanks a lot for your time.
Oh, you bet, you guys. I appreciate you guys grabbing me. I hope to do this again, and I hope to give a even better report the next time around that I sit down with you guys.
Well, I think you did a darn good job as a break-in, huh?
Yeah, Caputa said, don't let it get you. Now, they got me the night I sworn in, so I got a couple weeks on him.
That's
but,
right.
No, you guys made me feel very comfortable, and I think everybody should be comfortable in the city of Florissant. So, like I said, anybody out there at Ward 2 that needs me, please contact me. I will do my dangest to come out and please you and try to work with you guys. I want you guys to know that I'm a for real person and that I am a workhorse. That's what I told people I am, and I'm going to accommodate that. I like to take care of business, and that's what I plan on doing in Ward 2.
Thanks again, Tim, for joining us. And thank you for watching. I'm Russell Inman. This has been Council Action. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.